Are we live? Not yet. Huh? We are live? Right now? Good evening, Hebron Christian Church, the few viewers that we have on tonight. First of all, let me say we apologize for the technical difficulties that we had this past Sunday. I know some of you couldn't hear, some of you had static, some of you had you had to lift up the volume pretty high up. Some of you had those fancy TVs and you had no problem at all. Well, there were a few of you. Anyhow, the purpose of tonight is that Steve and Adam and Dominic have worked, put in a lot of hours trying to figure out our problem with that. So Adam will be up here in just a few minutes to tell you exactly what he's looking for from you as a critique or as things that would help us to make a good broadcast on Sunday. And that's the purpose of all this, is that we want to be sure that Sunday morning, when we fire this thing up, we're good to go. So before Adam comes up, there's just a couple things I would say. Number one, people have been asking about Easter and this coming weekend, a week from tonight. So what we're going to do is the Friday night service, we're still going to do that, but it's going to be streamed. And so it will be just a few of us here that we need to broadcast this. So Friday night, we will stream it. The 24 hours of prayer is still on. And so if you would like a specific time slot, then you just need to call the church or text Janice and tell her what time slot you'd like to be in, because we're still going to do that. And we're going to set the parameters at, we'll start at 7 on Friday, we'll end at 7:30 on Saturday night. So if you want one of those time slots, grab one of those. And then if we can fill in the rest, we'll fill in the rest. Or we might heighten some times. We might say that from 7:30 to 8 on Friday night, we want everybody praying. And we might fill out 2 or 3 time slots like that so that we have a collective amount of prayer going on. But we'll let you know Monday, Tuesday as we get more of a handle on that. But the whole thing is, if you want your time slot, just call the church, call Janice, leave a message, or we've got the phone so they ring over at her house. So just take a time slot if that's what you want. But we're not going to have people come to the church. We think for sanitation and safety, we're not going to do that. So the church won't be open. You'll be praying from your homes at the time slot that you choose. But that is still on. So that takes us to Sunday morning. Sunday morning, because the governor extended the stay-at-home rule, we will not go to Stony Run. In fact, we're not even sure Stony Run Park is open for us to be out there. So there will be no sunrise service. There will be no breakfast, obviously. So those two things are out. So we will, and we are planning to stream the service as we have been Easter Sunday morning. However, there's a catch, and you'll just have to listen for this. I'm just going to give you a little teaser here, because we have this little thing that's called an FM transmitter. And it would be possible that if you wanted to bring your family and bring your communion with you in your vehicle to come out and be in our parking lot, and you could actually hear a broadcast on an FM station. We'll tell you which one it is once we get that set up. And we could have folks gathering out in the parking lot to experience the worship service from their cars. And then, the advantage of that is we'd ask that you pretty much stay in your car and do the distancing and everything. But the advantage of that is at least you'd see each other. I've spent 3 weeks, my goodness, I haven't seen you folks in 3 weeks. And at least through the rolled up window, we could at least see see each other and know that each other is okay. Now that's a possibility. We're still working that out, working on the legality of that, if we're even legal to do that, but we're still looking into that. But if that's something you'd like to see us do, then, I don't know, put something on Facebook, call the church, let us know that you would be interested in just driving out here in your car and sitting in the parking lot and listen to the broadcast. At least, have that, that sight of one another. So if that's something that would interest you, just let us know, and we'll certainly continue to work on that. Okay, so those are the announcements. I'm going to have Adam come up here, and he's going to actually kind of explain a little bit of what he's looking for as far as feedback from this short broadcast.
Good evening. So as Chris was talking, you saw me kind of manipulating the broadcast a little bit, giving you some different points of view, some different layouts as far as the camera and the slides and so on and so forth. If you're experiencing any sound problems with any of that, there shouldn't be any, but if you are, I want to know about that.
What device they're using to look at.
If you are with your comments, if you're leaving comments in the comment section, you can comment on our Facebook page, I'll look there. You can comment on the YouTube broadcast, I'll look there. Please include what particular device that you're actually viewing from, whether it's your iPhone or an Android phone or a tablet, a laptop computer, desktop computer, smart TV, whatever. Because we are experiencing some different we're experiencing some different things with different devices. So if you're having trouble with a particular device, I need to know that. Volume levels is one thing that I'm very concerned with. If the speaking volume is too loud, some of our sometimes when we're praying, we might speak quietly. When we're preaching, we might speak a little bit loudly. So the range of the volume, are you having to reach over to the volume button on your remote control or whatever device that you're using and turn the volume up or down? I don't want you worrying about the volume while you're watching the service on Sunday. Is the volume good and clean, or are you experiencing a lot of feedback coming through, or the noise, the hissing, the static? I want to know about those kind of things. Anything that I can do, any comment you want to leave, how we can make this broadcast better, because this may turn out to be more of the norm than it has been. We really want to make this the best possible presentation that we can give to you and deliver the best product. So I want to know any kind of feedback that you have that would help make this viewing experience and this worship together virtually as best as it possibly can be for you. I'm going to, when I step down from here, I'm going to switch to just the slide presentation, unless Chris is talking up here. I'll put that video camera, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put some music. I'm going to kind of mimic our song worship with some piano music. I'm going to put that on top, and we want to kind of get an idea of where the music level and the speech level, where they need to be in order to deliver you the best possible product. So I step down from here, I'll get that music going, and you'll start hearing that as long as we need to. We should be done with this in just a few more minutes, but you are more than welcome to continue. I mean, rewind the broadcast, listen to it again, leave some comments before. I'm really looking for as much feedback as we can possibly get. Thanks.
Thanks, Adam. Thanks for all your work. I just want to leave you with a scripture, if it's still here on my phone. Just a word from John. He says, Jesus said, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, not as the world gives, but I give to you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid." And I hope that you're hanging in there. I hope that everything's going well for you. I hope that you enjoyed today. It was a great day. But we miss you, we love you, and we hope that you are doing well. Adam's going to start some slides and some music, and that will complete our broadcast this evening.
Okay, thank you very much. That's going to do it for our little test broadcast this evening. Again, I can't emphasize enough, as much feedback as we can get would be greatly appreciated. Hope to see you guys virtually on our screens back there on Sunday morning, 9:30. Thanks a lot.